On Thursday at Battleford's Court of Queen's Bench, the jury heard from 2 people who were in a grey SUV with Colten Boushie on the day he died. 5 people were in that car when it drove onto Gerald Stanley's farm on August 9, 2016. After an altercation, Boushie was fatally shot and Gerald Stanley was charged with second-degree murder. One of the people we heard from today was Belinda Jackson. She said that she met up with 4 people in the Red Pheasant First Nation on August 9, 2016, that they drove to the river, they went swimming, they were drinking, and as they were driving back to the reserve, the driver, who was intoxicated, swerved off the road and they got a flat tire. She said she dozed off in the back of the vehicle and became more awake as they drove on to Gerald Stanley's farm. She said she wasn't quite sure what was happening, but at some point someone smashed the windshield of the grey SUV, and at that point 2 people in the vehicle got out and ran. She said at that point Colten was asleep in the front passenger seat of the grey SUV. She said she heard someone yell, "Go get a gun," and she saw a young-looking man walk into the house. She said at that point the man who said, "Go get a gun," walked into the garage and then came out with a handgun. She said that man walked around the grey SUV to the passenger side door, close enough to touch it. She said the man then shot Colten Boushie in the head. After that, she said the young man came out of the house with a shotgun. Another individual we heard from today, the driver of that grey SUV, admitted that he had lied to police in his statement, and he lied at the preliminary hearing for Gerald Stanley under oath. He said that he had been selfish at that point and had been looking out for himself, but now he wanted to tell the truth. He admitted that he had not been forthcoming in the past about owning a rifle that was in the vehicle, that he had not told the truth about having as much to drink as he had, and he said that he had also not been completely truthful when he talked about going onto a farm before arriving on the Stanley's farm, where he and somebody else in the vehicle attempted to steal a truck. The Crown did mention at the beginning of this trial in its opening statements that we would hear some very contradictory statements from witnesses, and that's exactly what's starting to happen.